Good morning, Steve. Looks like Yella and Michael and obviously Rob can't make it, so it's going to be a short meeting. And I just got to put, just I use it to record progress on the manual. Basically, um, I've got the assembly manual done, and I've folded in the changes that Kelsey made as a result of the experience with the students from Minerva University. And now I'm looking to format it into a more proper document than just Google Docs, which is just a little bit too fluid. I think I want to nail it down so that we have something stable to comment on. And then move on to redoing the user manual. And because the look and feel of the software or the firmware has changed over the last few months with a lot of new features put in, some new screens, um, and just take it from there. So, Steve, do you have a Zen with you?
No, I don't have any
Okay,
detector.
okay. Um, I was going to ask Michael the same question because that would be useful, sort of to have a user experience commenting on the user manual. Um, so anyway, that's pretty much where it
Well,
stands.
well, I could take a look at the manual,
Yeah, sure.
for a reality check.
Yeah. Um, the existing manual I did for version 3.3.1 or point 2. And there's been some significant changes since then. So,
Or
um,
if someone could loan me a detector
yeah,
and the manual.
yeah. The I've got one built, but getting it across the border could be a
Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I mean, I had enough paperwork getting the pancake sensor from LND,
yeah.
which is just down the road from you, relatively speaking.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they aren't far from me. Hmm.
Um, so yeah, okay, well, leave it at that. I guess I had another question for Rob, had to do with how to if he's definitely using, well, him and Yella, they're definitely using Codeberg now instead of VS or instead of GitHub. Then what does that mean to um, working on the code base with VS Code? Um, And that's basically, and still on the topic of documentation, I've got my copious notes here. Um, Trying to sort of consolidate a landing page for all things bGeigieZen. I think Rob's got that already, but there's some stuff on safecast.jp, safecast.org, Google Docs, and so on. GitHub. Yeah, it's a little bit of a Easter egg hunt. So. That's it for me.
Yeah. So I do have a radiation detector. It's a Canberra Ultra Radiac, but that doesn't
Yeah.
help.
No, it doesn't. Um, but it'd be also useful to compare, like a professional grade to the bGeigieZen. So
Yeah. Well, the bGeigieZen is probably more sensitive at the low end than the Ultra Radiac, um, because the Ultra Radiac is an personal emergency radiation detector versus a personal radiation detector.
oh, I see. So it's
The,
calibrated
the,
for
the,
higher energies.
well, the PRDs are are generally used to detect a small change from background. And that's what the law enforcement uses. And they have algorithms, so if your background changes, it automatically adjusts. So it's a low range detector. There are models that are extended range, um, where they have a second detector in it, or they noodle the software on the detectors so they can take it up to uh, uh, zero point 0.1 sieverts per hour.
Wow.
But the PERDs, personal emergency radiation detectors. They're for generally firefighters. They have a very robust package and they're built to be beat around, and they they top out at uh, 10 sieverts.
Wow.
So so they're good for a nuke deck. So uh, or any sort of large scale radiation. But so I don't remember what the cutoff in the low ran, but they're not
Yeah.
designed to see small changes in the background.
Right, 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 right. Okay. Well, I think really don't have anything else to discuss.
All right. All right. So then till next week.
Till next week, and hopefully the others can join us next week. And I think in the meantime, I'll be connecting with Rob just to smooth things out with the documentation. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
all right. Well, have a
When
good week.
okay. Okay, you too. See you next
Bye.
week.